Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The unexamined life is not worth living. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great, a burden to bear. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. To be great is to be misunderstood. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. The best revenge is massive success.